Well, hello there, my name is Threatx everybody, and today we'll be playing Worldwide Rush. Now, this is an upcoming logistics transport game, but unlike other ones I've played in the past, it actually has quite an emphasis on just flat out scale, as well as actually having a lot of AI competition. A lot of the more recent games you could play, like for instance Transport Fever, not really a lot there when it comes to like fighting other companies. This game has you trying to make your own transport network, while trying to get as much land and customers as possible without other guys trying to take them away from you. So we're going to start a brand new game. There's a few different modes. I'm going to be playing on the classic mode because it basically just gives you a complete world map with nothing on it, and you and all the AI start trying to build your transport empires. I think it's a really cool situation. Now, speaking of the competition, guys, this is where I was blown away when I played this game yesterday. You can go from no AI to, if you want, 100 different AI companies. It's actually really cool because it's not just like a generic company as well. Some of them are like, for instance, I won United Kingdom Freight or something. They just had yachts and they had like 200 yachts across the whole planet. It was insane. Now, we're going to be jumping into this, of course, with the highest AI possible. I'm also going to do a few changes on the settings here. I want them to be hard. I want to, of course, have access to different vehicles. Now, in the game, there's currently 4 types here. You've got road vehicles, like cars and buses, trains, planes, and ships. Now, it's worth mentioning currently, in this game, you can only move people. Although I saw there was like a road mappy vote going on where they might add cargo at some point as well. So, watch this space. If you want to move cargo, this game might be for you later on in the year. Who knows? So we've also got other stuff such as passenger amount. We'll leave that normal. Less starting money. Hard economy mode, and that's it. That's all we're going to change here. Apart from, of course, the company itself. I will be known as Valor. We are going to be using this epic lion, and yes, I am obsessed with lions. Don't blame me, guys. It's a beautiful animal. And you can change the color as well. Now, this will actually carry over into the game where it will color your vehicles based on your color scheme. So if you've got a very like certain look you want to go for it. I wish there was more than 2 colors though, because I would love to do red, white, and blue, but it is what it is, guys. Now, let's have a nice, beautiful white and red line background, and I believe everybody, we're good to go. So apparently we just found a new company. Valor has entered the global arena with a small loan of £1.5 million. That's not a small loan to me, but I guess I'm just poor. What can I say? Turn this modest start into a world-spanning logistics powerhouse. Prove your ambition. Yes, sir. So this is what I was on about earlier. You can kind of see there's a bunch of like lights from the time of day and stuff, but if you zoom in, there is literally nothing. There's a bunch of cities, which of course you can't touch at all, but there's nothing. It's just all of a sudden there was a virus and every single infrastructure project on the planet gone. Just like that, guys. It's a world disaster pretty much. Now, if we go over to here, you can actually play whatever you want to. Any of these little city nodes, you can jump in, find your hometown, and make a hub. This will allow you to start making routes and vehicles from this location. Now, one second, guys. I just noticed something. Every time I load the game up, I don't know why. Do not ask me how this functions, but it changes the UI size. So, by the way, this is probably a good opportunity. If you guys like option settings, you can change like the money, you can change the imperial if you're American, I guess. Those are the things you can do there. Anyway, back over this way, I will of course be playing in the United Kingdom because yes, I'm English, guys. It's just how it is. So, London will be the point of ingress here. Now, how the game works, because it's currently only using passengers, is you have to move people from point A to point B. So, for instance, London is a level 2 city, and it wants you to move these people every month to a different location. So, Oxford, Portsmouth, and Paris. Seems pretty simple, right? If you manage to do all of this in 1 month, it will upgrade itself and it will increase the amount of passengers per route, as well as also increasing the amount of destinations. Using this, you can pretty much build up a region to be like a mega powerhouse, getting like every place to level 10 and just having hundreds of people move around England. Or if you want, you could do a more global reach and try and have the whole of Europe connected. Or a bit of both. It's up to you. Anyway, so initially we have London here. With this crazy UI, the areas moving away is where they want to go, and other people are trying to get into London. As you would imagine, the capital of England is a pretty busy place. Now, what we'll do first, let's try Portsmouth and... Ooh, this is where things get interesting. So, as I was trying to say a second ago, if I was to make, for instance, a road to Portsmouth and Oxford, when I get a bus there, there may be other routes. So for instance, it will then load people to head back to London because of the demand for it. Or if someone was trying to get to Oxford, they would also jump on here and then wait in London until they can get a bus to Oxford. The game has like intermittent passengers. So eventually, this is an example from my game I played yesterday, you can have someone that wants to go from Paris to Washington. They might get a train over to Calais, get the ferry to Dover, get another bus to London, and then hop over on the plane to Dublin, and then eventually Canada and Washington. It changes all the time. It's pretty cool. As things get more complicated, it's going to get pretty crazy in here. Now, before we do anything crazy, let's get some stuff down, shall we? So, routes. We currently don't have access in this hub to 4 cars. You can upgrade it to get more, but that's pretty much it for now. As I mentioned though, if we go into this, we can actually create a route, simple as that. You can make it slick or not if you want to do like a big loop or go back on itself afterwards. But if I press this button here, you can see the vehicles. Now currently, all these vehicles are tier 1. To quickly explain without going too much detail here, if I was to instance go and get a Cinto Silver Line, and I get quite a lot of them, it would actually make the company love me. This is how you get better equipment in the game. So if I do this, for instance, eventually, give it a second, I will be able to get better and better vehicles based on how much money I have invested in this company. So I can eventually get the Grosser bus, which I guess has some kind of like tea maker or something. I don't know. Apparently it's amazing, but I haven't really tried it myself. But regardless, that's kind of how you specialize your corporation in a way. You can go for just ferries and just get really powerful units, or diversify and get everything at the same time. Anyway, for now though, let's get some Cintos and we'll create a route, shall we? 1, 2. And finally as well, before we dive into things too far, we're also going to create a plane route from London to Paris. I want London to become the center of transport on the planet, guys. Is that biased? Probably yes. Definitely an A70 because this guy here eventually levels up to level 6 planes, which are massive. In comparison, this little guy here is pretty terrible. You can kind of see stats as well. So it's tier 1. It's got 420 speed, 7 capacity, and it's got minimum efficiency. That's very important. If you got a bad route, you're going to lose money on these things. It's not as simple as just making transport routes in this game. Done. Let's play. Go, my friends. Oh no, there's someone else here. Who are you? United Kingdom fleet. Disgusting. We will defeat them, we will buy out their hubs, and we will become the sole ruler of England. I can't help myself. By the way, before we go too far, if I click on the company screen up here, you can literally see every single company on the planet. So for instance, let's have a look, shall we? Who's currently winning? Oh, it's the United Kingdom fleet. Then it's the United Kingdom bus service. Why have I got the 2 hardest companies in my signs? And I'll start there. If we go look at the Caribbean group, for instance, though, which are currently located in Cabal. Not what I was expecting, if I'm going to be honest there. But you will see across the planet, eventually. Let's see if we can find some. Ah, there you go. Random companies will start taking routes and develop different areas. For instance, this guy's over here has a ferry place, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's focus on ourselves, shall we? Let's go back into the realm of transportation. So we also got another route where we can potentially Oxford, Coventry, Doncaster. Oh, it does go all over the place, doesn't it? What I do, let's modify my original route. There's actually 2 companies at the same time here, which is going to be kind of confusing. On my game yesterday, there was only 1 company, and I absolutely kicked their ass. But they did buy out a few of my hubs before I got them, though. Let's edify the routes. And we'll go over to Birmingham, Coventry, Milton Keynes, and we'll make it Slick, and there you go. Done. Excellent. Now, personally, I'm a train man. It's just how it is, guys. I go on the train all the time, across country. This is what it is in England. I want to get train networks across the whole country. Trains are amazing at large routes. We can be rich. Absolutely rich. That is what I want to move to here. So, also, I don't want to spend too much at the start here, but we'll also make some extended routes here. Southampton, Bristol, Oxford. Done. I know it's a bit inefficient doing this with just regular vehicles for now, because they're literally the capacity we're talking about is 9. But they get better. Trust me. Anyway, so as our guys move people around, you can see they are transferring different locations. Some are going to Birmingham, some are going to Portsmouth, and you can see the money being made on the route as well. So we are making a bit of cash here. This is a possibility. Oh, but I'm so upset. Though I say that, though, We're on the like top 10 or so already, and I've already got a lot of profit margin, so that's a good start for us. Okay, so quickly pause again. On the left hand side, you can see new events coming every month. This is all based on per month figures, so we have a new one to connect Peterborough to London, and currently it's over there. Now you could be a bit naughty, which we're going to be naughty, I'm sorry. So if I go and find my Paris journey, where's my plane at? It should be around here somewhere. Plane. I actually don't know where it is. Planes aren't very good at transferring people quickly. Oh, there you go. Edit the route, and we're going to add this location here. And just like that, everybody, we've done the mission. This will give me 153 grand at the end of the month, which is brilliant because we can use that to buy more stuff. So you want to be looking at these and trying to do them as soon as possible. And also Coventry's leveled up as well. Awesome. So as time goes on as well, companies will vie for dominance. It's not just you building anywhere you want to. There is actually a thing behind the hood here. So currently I have 100% trust in London. They love me. I love them. But if I go to Milton Keyes, for instance, oh wait, no, Coventry? Yes, they believe in the United Kingdom fleet. They're and the other tribe to us. They're awful people. I'm sorry if you're from Coventry. You guys suck. It's just how it is. Now, what we could do, this pretty much means I cannot build a hub here. And if they actually manage to, for instance, get relations in London, they can buy my hub off me. So there's a bit of conflict here, which I love, because if I'm just fighting against no one, what's the fun in that? Anyway, we are playing level 2 speed. I'm going to play this for around an hour, guys. We'll just see how it is. We'll go from there. I might load up my single player game from yesterday just to show you the scale you can get to at the end of the video, which is pretty impressive. Trust me, I'm actually surprised how well it still runs. But regardless, guys, for now, though, got a bit of cash. So I'm actually I'm not a road person. I said this earlier. I'm going to say it again. We want to go for some railway routes. Now, initially, I think we go for this. It's going to cost us 679k, which is a bit of money for us right now, but it does mean we can start doing just rapid collection. By the way, as I mentioned before, you'll probably see over time, people from different locations are starting to pile up. Travelers. They actually they want to get to Oxford, they want to get to Paris, they want to get to Birmingham. They're waiting for a transport to get there though. So this will add up over time and it will become quite crazy, especially if you've got airplanes. You might have people from Madrid, Moscow, Italy, Monaco. It's going to get really busy in these large locations. There is a limit, by the way. They have a limit here. It's based off the size of the city, so it can go up or down based on what happens here. Anyway, so I'm really worried about this guy. Where are their hubs, by the way? Birmingham and Newcastle. Okay, let's see. By the way, if you're curious, you can actually build railway tracks across, but it's a lot of money. But if you get a railway route over to Paris first, you're in the money, guys. You're in the money, trust me. Anyway, so apparently we've got 2 new missions here. Fulfill London's demands. So currently we haven't actually managed to get enough people into Paris currently. And we also need to get more connections to London as well, which we could do. So what I'll figure out, I don't think we've got enough money for this. What we can try and do, where's my plane route? Let's have a quick look. You remove the route here, just go back to direct flights to Paris. That should fix the demand issues. And as for more people going into London, how do you want to handle this? We could effectively cheat by having random plane routes log into London, or screw it. I'm not going to be able to afford trains are very expensive, by the way. So I'll tell you what we do. We'll upgrade the hub to level 2. We get more vehicles, and we try and add in some more routes temporarily. So currently, there seems to be a lot of demand. Hull, Lincoln. Okay, what we'll do, I'll put a new road. This will eat into my income, but it'll be fine. York, Leeds, and we'll go back down this way again. Confirm. Okay, so we're adding a new thing. Go up this way. Hopefully we get enough people using this route, but regardless, it's more about getting the money from the rewards from the government. It's all about those subsidies, guys. We need that subsidy money. Let's get more silver line again. Done. Also, it's worth pointing out, you can actually have hubs be automated. You can have a hub manager You will lose 20% of the income, but they can maintain routes by making them profitable, deleting bad ones. And also there's another mode called Expand City where they use their own income to go and make new routes and make that city grow. It's actually great if you've got a global empire. Just be like, oh, I got 2 million spare. I'm going to go and create a route in Uruguay, for instance. It's pretty awesome. Oh, that didn't count. 9 valid destinations. Ah. I think that's because the routes I've added in weren't actually trying to go to London. Oh, no, it works. It's fine. 99. We've got that one locked in. Not a problem. Come on, plane. Problem is they're taking people from Birmingham because the United Kingdom fleet is trying to ruin my plan here. Sneaky bastards. Like, this is why I never take part in multiplayer or Codab things. Like, oh, do you want to do this multiplayer game? I'm like, no. I'm going to be way too competitive and it's going to ruin everyone's time. I'm sorry. I try a single player only for me, at least at this point, guys. The urge is too great. The dangerous urge. We might just clinch this. I hope we do. Because if we do, we're in the money, guys. We're in the money. What else can we do here? So I might try and get a secondary route to Oxford because there's so many. Look at this. 59 guys waiting to get to London. 69 waiting to get. That's crazy. That is a good way of making some cash. Let's get another vehicle down there for now. Very cheap anyway, the road vehicles. So it should just be a flat out increase in income. And it's over. I didn't really get what I wanted, but it is what it is. Connect Brighton to London. Connect... Okay, so we can probably use this plane again to cheat our way to victory. Well, I say cheat. It's not really cheating, is it? It's just how the game works. We must cheese victory. Done. And that should be enough money to get us to the point where we can get the railways, guys. And then we can unlock our true potential. I don't know. Why am I talking this way? I have no idea. Anyway, let's do this. Did I decide to go directly to... I think I will for now. We do a direct route. You got to be careful, by the way, when you put stuff down, because if I, for instance, do this for whatever reason, it's going to cost me a lot of money. But if we try and make it stick to the actual land routes, we should be okay. It's not too... It does tell you if it's a problem. You will have issues going over water, and you'll have issues going over mountain ranges, just so we're on the same page there. The German group's gone bankrupt. What we do, when we build a railway, we double check who's currently winning the game of transportation. It better me be, or I'm going to be unhappy. Done. Railway route done. So, we need more connections to London, and we need to also get more people out of London as well. So, this is going to be our most powerful route yet. We want to be getting a route here, and unfortunately I need to save up a bit. What are the different... I never actually checked this last time. I went for one brand. So we've got Avalon. Avalon gets you this in the end of the day. 320 miles per hour, 520 capacity, has a pretty big ass train. We've also got this other firm called Raylor. Let's have a quick look at them as well. Apex. Now what I'll say is they have different abilities clearly, because this one seems to be more on efficient trains. If you look, the minimum efficiency was a lot lower than the other company. So for now, I think we'll go for Raylor's company. Now, we want to go for probably this one here. It's only got 50 minimum efficiency. We won't have that many people moving around yet, but it'll be good to start. And we need some bit of money. A little bit of money there. I'm sure we'll get that. Give me the cash, my friends. The money will be mine. Okay, also, as game goes on, you get inflation and subsidies, as well as company bonuses if you use their products a lot. So there's a lot of different things affecting the price there, as well as buildings as well down the line as well. There's kind of a few things you can mess around with here. Come on, buddy. Give me the train. I need it. Done. So this is going to be really good. It just go between each point every time it pick up a bunch of random passengers, and we should start seeing a lot of income from this train here. Now, my route to success personally is I want to have trains everywhere. Oh, like a Whale train, a Cornwall train, a Middle train, everything. If eventually I can afford it in the game, I also want to have a train from England to Washington. Let me just double check that's a thing. I don't think you can probably do this, right? Surely. Wow. That's a lot of money. Can you imagine if someone actually did this? It's a random line across the ocean. Who is that rich? It only costs £4 billion. I feel like that's probably understating the cost that would take. It takes England in real life. It's been currently 60 billion pounds to get a train route from here. So I think it was like this. I believe it was this, and this has cost us like 60 billion pounds, and it's not even been built. don't look into it, guys. It's crazy. It's mad times in England. But anyway, that's real life. This is a game. I don't care about real life. Anyway, so connect chems. Okay, so we can do that as well. What I'll probably try and do is, where's the airplane at? We will micromanage this guy to give us all the route bonuses. As time, I know it's a bit weird doing this, but I think it is a good idea. So that guy, yes. The demand issue is still Oxford. We haven't got enough guys going from Oxford. That's crazy. So we have actually got this guy going full tilt, right? But he's making loads of money, but we just need more. Are we at the point in the game where I can upgrade these to a better version yet? No. I say what we do then. We have one slot left. We'll use it on more buses. We need more buses. Do it. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Okay, so money. Excellent. What we do next is spend cash on getting an extra route across this part of England here. This is going to upset people, but I want to make sure they're connected. Don't question my railway routes. This is completely normal in every single way. Perfect. Just as... I can definitely tell that I'm an architect. I'm not an architect, by the way, I'm joking. Okay, get rid of that. And done. You can see it's very easy to move stuff around here to make your own routes. It's pretty quick to use. 1.5 million. Need more cash for that, but that's okay. Southend-on-Sea to London. We're working on that, but we haven't quite got enough stuff for it at this very second, unfortunately. Still Oxford, though. Do you know what I might do? Let's switch strategy. I think we'll go for a route towards Brighton first, and we'll bring it back down this way. The reason for this as well is it's going to be cheaper, and also it means we can start messing with the competition. We can maybe take away their trust in Birmingham, and then take control for ourselves. It's all part of my plan to become the world leader, and it's going to go great. Don't worry about it. We need more cash, though. Oh. None of those missions are finished. So, connects, Rugs, and... By the way, if I'm slaying names, like, really badly, I do apologize, okay? Or butchering, should I say. Not slaying. What am I talking about? I am not great at my own language. Or any other language. It's just who I am. I can't help myself. Done. Excellent. Okay, so probably get one of these buses. We'll probably sell them eventually. Although it's actually quite cheap, the initial levels of the hub. So we'll just do this for now anyway. It only costs 150k. Not that much at all. Done. Okay, so let's do a nice little route like this. And we can hopefully start taking competition away. Oh, check it out, guys. We've unlocked the second level of the Silver Line buses. So they go the same speed, but they have double the capacity. So that's a big step up. You can upgrade vehicles very quickly. But we'll get the train first, because I think that's going to be more important for making money. So we'll wait on this until we can get the cash in. Although I'm a bit worried about pause time. Where's my airplane at? A70. Your special abilities are required once again, my friend. So you need to connect to here and to here. I like how it highlights it so you can see what I'm looking for. That is a terrible route, but it's temporary. Wow, what a route, guys. What a route. I'm not sure that's probably the most efficient way of doing things there, but it's fine. Excellent. Okay, train in, lock in, go. Off they go. So, what now? I did promise this earlier, I forgot to do it. Let's have a quick look at our company rankings. We've gone down in the rankings, guys. We're absolutely fluffing it. So some of the AI is exploding. The Arabian solutions are the world leaders currently in Russia. Not sure about where they're... Are they even connected to Arabia? I don't think they are. What a strange location they're working in there. But they've been working on big road routes and tons of vehicles. Wow, that's really impressive. United Kingdom fleet is still kicking my ass, unfortunately. We got to work on that because they will start trying to eat me up. and they're going to kill me. I want to kill them first. Okay, awesome. Back to my part. So, we keep getting more train lines. Just to confirm, by the way, this train line is making a tiny amount of money. So the more of these we get, we're going to be rich. We just need to get them set up before the AI does, or it's going to be a bit of a disaster. So, plane route as well. Let's head back over here, and we will divert them again. So where are you going this time? We need to get to this location, and I don't even know where that... Where is Kelmford? I've never even heard of that one myself. I haven't really been that many places in England. I've been, of course, this is where I was born in Winchester. It's not... Wait, where's Winchester? It used to be the capital of England. Shame! And also I've been all around this area here. But north, not yet. I do plan on going somewhere in Scotland soon, though. Anyway, so... I don't know where this is. Oh. It was right there. I'm blind. Excellent. That's more income coming my way. Let's also add up a new railway link around this area as well. Good. Because of the internet connection system, I'm not too worried about trains having weird routes, because they will use London as a hub, and they will move them around like Southampton from Birmingham, for instance. So it is not the end of the world if I'm doing stuff like this. Shame about this, though. Oh, by the way, you also level up over time with these pioneer, like, general levels of your company. Not really sure what this does, though. I think it gives you more subsidies, but don't quote me on that one. I'm not too familiar with it myself. Nice. Let's get more of these. And we get the vehicle in soon as well. They get a lot better. When you upgrade them, you can definitely see the increase in, like, efficiency of money. When I went from level 1 to level 5 trains in my own game, it was unbelievable. I started raking in literally millions per month. It was crazy, guys. I actually ended up being a billionaire. But you'll see that at the end of the video anyway. It's pretty fun times. So, cash-wise, we're not doing too great at the moment, but hopefully we can improve this over time. Done. So also upgrades. Let's have a look at that, shall we? So we have got our original lines. I did mention it a second ago. Where's the Oxford one? This guy here. So you actually click on the upgrade button whenever you want to, and you can replace a vehicle into anything else as well. It's simple as just pressing replace and you've done it. This should increase the profit estimation by quite a bit. Not too much, but it is more money. So we'll take it. Good. Okay, I actually have now a direct line to London. Oh, sorry, Birmingham. And we're actually getting quite close to having issues with the capacity. Loads of people need to get to Paris and Luxembourg. That's a big problem. What I think I'll do, because what's happening is, you're thinking, wait, well, Luxembourg, they must be using this road network to get to Paris, and then they're jumping over on my plane to London, and they're not getting sent back fast enough, because the plane's going all over the place. So we've got to try and get them out, because it's going to mess up this. We want English passengers for my train routes, not people from Luxembourg. So, in a nice way. I'm making money here, guys. We're on the grind set, okay? It's fine. So, yeah, look at this. There's also other routes into the same location. So, A10, we're going to modify your route again. Just Paris. That's all you're doing for now. Late game, I want to probably try and jump over to having the railway link, and then we have a direct train loop into Paris itself. But right now, that's not a possibility, unfortunately, but it is what it is. This plane's been making great profit, so I see no reason whatsoever why we shouldn't expand it with an extra vehicle. Wait, what am I using? I think it was the A70, wasn't it? Which is expensive. Very expensive. But we'll get there. Oh, should I say that? I can afford one right now. Done. That should hopefully offset a few things here. You can actually see they're moving Luxembourg guys out right now as well. So, reminds me when actually I won't say what company it was, but I remember playing a company that makes grand strategy games, and they only replied to my email once, and they're like, "Oh, when you play the game, do not mention countries while talking about like, damn it, France, they're attacking." It's like, okay, fair enough, I'll try not to. It's a video game. France doesn't normally invade Norway. I don't think so in history. It has. France ever invaded Norway? I'm not sure, but it's a video game. People are not taking these things seriously, but it's what it is. Anyway. I think as well, we want to work on having a Cornwall route. This is a bit awkward because of these room we have here. So what we do instead is we go from London to actually, I went here very recently to Plymouth, by the way. Very nice city. We want to then loop back like so. It doesn't cost as much as it would do because a lot of the tracks are already going, but it should hopefully mean we get a nice route across country as well, if we can just manage to get the money for it anyway. And done. Excellent. Okay, let's do it. So from here, it will then, you can't go back on yourself, by the way. You can't say go to Exeter, it won't let you. So we have to go to Wells, Bristol, to Oxford. Done. That should work out good. I'm going to start probably ignoring these a little bit because I want to focus on making money. I know it's good to get extra cash, but I want to actually buy new trains, buy new hubs, and that stuff as well. Go, buddy. Now, of course, as I'm talking about all this, as we are randomly doing all these different upgrades, as we connect more of the country, we will start seeing additional people move around, so we get more and more connection points, and then cities level up and they get more passengers. The trains should start being crazy if we keep going down this route. Speaking of, what I want to do is upgrade London again. And we'll get another train, but this time it's going to be a larger train. So we're going to go through the entirety of the route. And we'll just have some more bigger ones to cover our bases a little bit. So, Bristol. By the way, with trains, you want to make sure you have literally every stop, because trains are really fast in the game. They literally transfer people in seconds when they level up. So you want to have as big a route as possible as time goes on here. Perfect. I'm sorry, Oxford. I guess you're just not included. No route for you, buddy. When I actually went on my holiday to Plymouth earlier this year, I had to go to, I think it was like Reading. I literally went like up country, down country, sideways, back another route again. It was insane. My route was like just to get to Plymouth. It was crazy, but it is what it is. So I need to tell people where I lived there for a second. That's okay. We got away with it. Done. The Mega Route 1 is online. Excellent. So, cash is getting better and better. If we're actually going up in rank here. I'm proving myself as a transport magnet, and we're starting to see some results here. And United Kingdom, though, is still causing this problem. We must destroy them. Okay, so what I want to try and do next, we're actually going to invest in... Oh, no, I can't do it. They have control. Everybody, they have control. Oxford, though, is on my side. They believe in the power of valor. I was hoping for Gloucester. We'll go for Oxford. We're going to make a second hub, and we're going to use this to start doing extra railway routes across Wales and Scotland. I don't feel I can do any of these, though, because they've already been infested by the tendrils of the United Kingdom fleet, unfortunately. Oh, the AI started buying each other out. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign at all. Look how cool this is, by the way. Look at the map. It's beautiful. Let's go to Africa. Oh. Well, that's sad. Let's go. Why? That's why there are no African companies. Turkey's got a little bit. Middle East isn't doing too well. India's representing, though. They've got loads of stuff over here. Yeah. Japan is the one to be, though, right? Surely. If you can get a railway network in Japan, I think you're golden. That is like the train capital of the world, so... Or at least as far as the speed goes, anyway. Anyway, Oxford. New hub? Yes. So, new routes. We're going to go like so. We're going to have a little loop around across the entirety. No. Don't do that. That's not the way forward here, game. I don't know what you're thinking you're doing, but that's not what I want to see here. So I'm having a terrible time, so let me try and fix this. There you go. Okay, Bangor. You might actually see, if I'm lucky, can I show you guys it off? A little bit. You can see it changes color to a bit of like brownish. That's mountain warning, so it'll increase the cost a lot. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate there, but it is what it is. Wrexham, Stock-on-Trent, Brighton. I think that works. That's a pretty good route. It's a bit expensive, but we will get to it in a second. We are making quite a bit of cash now every few months, so it's not a big deal. Come on, game. Damn. So also, I did gloss over it a little bit. If we go back to London here... Oh, we've got a Kyiv. We have building slots. Every time you level up, and based on the size of the city in the first place, you actually have options to build these things. You can reduce the cost of vehicles coming out of it. You can build a headquarters, which gives you tax everyone using the city and increases the trust. You've got hotels to increase capacity for indirect traveling. Marketing, that improves demand in the city. Support center is a good one, by the way. The entire country will get plus trust on you. And finally, wholesale vehicle broker. This will allow you to get more vehicles in the same month, which I don't think I talked about yet. If I go and make a route for a second, I'll show you what I mean. Let's go this way. Oh, that's a bit awkward with the starting point, isn't it? What I might do... Can I build a railway like so? Just so the route makes more sense. There you go. That's fine. Okay, train. Oh, we got the better one, but we can't afford it. We'll do that a bit later. Go. So on that screen, by the way, you can see that there's actually only a set amount of these per month. It will reset every time, but it just means I can't buy 20 BT 3200s in 1 month. You can increase the cap of that building though, so it's worth mentioning. The higher tier ones, like the level 5s and 6s, will have 1 per month without you doing buildings, so worth keeping that in mind. Good. The new Wales route is online, and it's looking pretty good. Okay, so Kyiv's going to be a bit annoying because with the start of the, well, our level 1 aircraft, there is no way they're going to be able to go... Oh, maybe. No, they can't make it. The airplanes have ranges, unfortunately. It's actually really close. Really, really close. What I might do... That's the only demand we have. What a weird link. This place. I'm not going to say the name. We're at the part of the world where I didn't even know where to start. So, we're going to... Actually, let's not go there. Let's go to Vienna. We'll do a nice little, like, cross jump. Because eventually Vienna will probably be included in this network anyway, right? It's a capital. So let's go for the A70. Done. So that should hopefully fulfill the demand for London. And we should be looking at an upgrade to London very, very soon. Awesome. Off they go. So, things are looking good. We can have a look at a few different statistics here. You can look at different tabs to see your general income. Currently, the trains are kicking ass, which is great. The bus routes, not so much. In fact, I might get rid of some of them at this point to save on some cash. And the planes are doing okay as well, which is good times. So, you can also see this sat, by the way, per hub, if you're interested as well. There's a lot of different things you can try and do here. So, what I'm going to do, I think it's time we upgrade the maximum efficiency trains to a better train. The BT 3200, I've heard good things. It's a bit slower, but it has more capacity. Actually, why would I get this? Is it more efficient? It does say it increases profit margins. Oh, to be fair, it says this has got a capacity of 30. It's not, it's 90. I guess this might be 120, so that's probably why it says upgrade. Oh, I'm poor. Sorry, I forgot about that. 200! That's not what the stat said. I'll take it. I'll take it. No wonder why it was better profit margins, though. That's a pretty good increase there. I've lost trust. No. The battle rages. Wow, there's a lot of people trying to get from Oxford to Portsmouth. A lot of people. It's a bit awkward with the network I created. Let's try and get some more, like, direct train lines. Let's try this. I know it's not ideal, but I think it would work with the amount of people that are waiting to get over here. Nah, screw it. We'll just have more general routes. Yeah, I think that's okay. Then it goes back on itself. I'll tell you what, let's not go to Canterbury, let's go to Dover, because we can use that later on for the France Connect. And we'll get a regular train for now. We want to be getting these guys out of these locations. When I get further in the game like we are right now, I tend to focus more on defeating this. For instance, if I get a route to Luxembourg, I'm making a lot of money. So I want to try and sort that out. We're not at the point, though, where I can probably justify waiting to get 10 million to get the link from Dover to Calais. But when we do that, it's going to be pretty powerful. So they're working on that. Let's get more trains upgraded again. Remember, though, the more things we upgrade, the more better trains we can get as well. So we want to be doing this as much as possible anyway. But you're a slow buddy. Upgrade. St. Louis. Yeah, Luxembourg is a major issue here. How do I deal with this? We might try and use the AI's route. If we have a ship line from London to Amsterdam. Oh, I've never actually used boats. So I have bought companies with boats. So I have had yachts technically, but I haven't built them myself. Let's have a look what we can get. Crestline. Global Navigator. Oh, wow. That looks like a luxury yacht to me. Not very fast, but it holds 2,000 people. Whoa. That's crazy. What about Bayside? What do they specialize in? That sounds more my kind of thing. 7,000. This is good actually because I do struggle at the start of the game because it takes a while until you get a plane that can make the hop across the pond to America. So having super yachts would be great for like Washington if it gets added to the roster. So we'll go for the Little Explorer for now and we'll have a route over. Now hopefully, yes, it's picking them up. It's returned the Luxembourgians home. Good luck, guys. Actually, I'm wrong. That's just to Amsterdam. Ah, whatever. It's still a route. They're still going on their way, so off they head. Cool. Back to what I was doing anyway. So we've got a few different routes here. Let's try and get some more large-scale connection ones. I'm a bit worried about how to connect them up, though. Because there's a big route that AI is using constantly. From Coventry up to Newcastle. I want to get in on that action. I think we'll make a smaller one for now. Like this. Perfect. To have some loop around. So now if I can get one of these under my jurisdiction, I think would be good. But they have such strong cold here. Coventry. Making you another hub, buddy. Their influence is strong here. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. There you go. I want to get Brighton, by the way. If you're not wondering, I am continually picking stuff over Brighton to try and take away their trust so that I can take control. Done. That's a good route already. 83 guys right away to Sheffield. I'll take it. So from there, though, I also want to have another route. We're going to connect up to Hull. Bit awkward in this bit, I'm going to be honest, but we're trying to get to Sheffield like that as well. And then if I can get one of these northern cities as a hub, we have like another route going up towards Scotland eventually. But look at this network. They are making cash off that. That is a big thing for them. Because they're probably doing what I'm doing. They're using my route against me. Because I'm moving people really quickly to these little hub areas. They're probably then being like, oh, everyone here wants to go and visit Scotland. And they're just taking them up there. That's what's happening. Okay, so routes. Let's get one from London. It's still my major hub location, so... Do we want to go round or cut down? Let's cut down for now. We'll have another one later. By the way, the game is very good at telling you if you've got bad routes. So if you're thinking I'm just arbitrarily putting things down, which is probably the case, eventually the game will be like, by the way, this route is terrible. Get rid of it. It will warn you. So I'm not too scared about that, to be honest. Build a hub in Bruges. I could do that. Let's do it. Also, something I haven't shown you guys yet. If we pause and go out, you actually got different game modes and like, not game mode, sorry, what should I say, filters. So if I want to, I can go over to this one, and you can see company view. If you actually have the most, I guess, renowned in a place, you actually get a bit of a bonus with trust and stuff. So right now, I'm working in England and, well, now Brussels, and now Belgium, but unfortunately, both locations are dominated by the despicable company that is United Kingdom Bus Company? I don't think it's the fleet one, but if I get enough trust, I will eventually dominate that and become the true rulers of the English Empire. If you look around though, you can see different ones everywhere. It's pretty cool. They're actually developing Africa Nile. Nice. Yes. Good luck. Yes. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Who's that? That is the... Actually, I don't know who it is. Democratic Republic of Congo Transport. Makes sense that they're in that country. That's the first one we've seen that actually makes sense, apart from the English ones, of course, as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think there's also a profit view as well, but I'm not sure how this one works. I haven't tried that one myself yet, so don't ask me specifics. I don't know. Anyway, so... routes, train lines. That's such a massive amount of people. Wow, that's a... If you had a train route here, you would have a lot of people trying to get to that one location. This would be great for a train route. But I want to get England sorted out first, so... But personal preferences, right? You can do what you want at the end of the day. Yes, keep upgrading these trains to the higher versions. I want to try and get better and better trains. Then we can outrun the AI. I could just use my plane to temporarily do a stopgap, though, like we were before, just to get a bit more cash. Now things have calmed down a bit. Add city. Done. Excellent. So, I'm actually going to be using the AI thing for this. So, we've actually got a new hub in Bruges. Now, what we can do, as I've mentioned this before, we'll hire a hub manager, and we'll make it AI mode. So you can see here that it will allocate funds and transfer stuff to you at the end of the month each time, which is pretty cool. But you have two different modes. You've got maintain routes, where they would take care of things, or expand the city. This is one I like, because it means they auto-expand for you, which is pretty cool. Now, what I want to probably do is a new mega train route across the entirety of Belgium, and Luxembourg, because why not, I guess, because they deserve a beautiful railway track. Like so. Done. It's going to cost 1.7, but I think this is an investment in their future, guys. We're going to have a railway empire. Definitely my preference if you can't tell at this point. So it's going to be a bit of money. We'll wait a little bit, but we should eventually get to what we need. And then we could potentially use this as a MIG route between Dover and Ostend to maybe try and offload people into railway networks from England proper. At least until we get the Channel Tunnel going, because that's going to be a big power increase there. Come on, game. Give me the money. I need the power. I mean, regardless, I get paid in the end of the month anyway, so... Shame about... We're missing demands on London still. It must be airplane routes, unfortunately. They're kind of tricky to get rid of. At least without me using a lot of airplanes anyway. Done. Okay, so we are going to be doing a big route like so, and then at this point, the AI will start using these profits to start building their own routes without my involvement, which eventually will be hopefully pretty useful. Done. The BT 5000, guys. This is actually top of the line. It actually does your taxes for you as you travel to your destination. It is an amazing feat of engineering. So let's grab this. Get started, buddy. Good. Excellent. So what's the difference between this and the new one, by the way? I'm kind of curious. Let's do it by money made. So we got the Wales route. If we upgrade this to the 3000, we get more capacity again. We get more speed. And I think that's pretty much the extent of it. And it's barely more expensive to use. So I think we'll get this anyway, just to increase the route's power and stuff. I'm losing trust. Wait, how? How am I losing trust here? But wait, they got another route. What's their route? Wait, I'm trying. I'm trying to get there, guys. They have a truck. How is a truck beating two trains? I'm gonna question it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No. Hell no. Grabbed over now. That's disturbing. I'm not happy about this at all. I've got bad buses, so I'm not going to try and compete with them with this. But wait, that's my route. Oh, wait, I think the AI used money to build a... Well, there you go. They didn't want to wait. I've built the channel without even realizing. How handy is that? But that means there's a lot of money I could have been gained from the taxes there, but whatever. Just to confirm, though, 15 million. Can I make that a bit lower? Oh! That's a glitch. That's definitely a glitch. There's no way that should be happening. I just bought the channel time for £2 million. Well, this is a bit of a game changer. So let me just do this for a second. And I've literally just... That's it. We've done it. This is a massive victory. Oh, I had to connect Dunkirk, guys, just for the historical relevance. Done. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to build a new route from London over... Oh, we should probably go to Brussels, right? I can't see how we missed Brussels. That's crazy. This will also connect to the other route as well, to Luxembourg. This means we now have a direct route to offload all of these random guys. Look, 180 at a time. Brilliant. There's still 400 left, though. Why? There's so many of them. I am the most powerful transportation company in the entirety of England at this point, guys. We're having a great time. So at the end of the video, I thought I'll quickly just pause what we're doing here. And we're going to have a look at my later game I was playing by myself yesterday, just so you guys can see the scale increase and stuff as time goes on. Okay, this is my single player game I was playing yesterday. And I have a mighty empire. There was a bit when the AI was trying to take me out. I actually just saved up for a few months and bought them out outright. I actually bought number 2 and number 3. So I am a massive transnational conglomerate at this point. We have people flying all over the world, and look at all these different vehicles and planes and stuff. I think I have, well, you can see up here, hundreds of vehicles, tons of hubs. We have the stuff everywhere. I even built a railway route from London all the way to Moscow because I had a connection there. It is pretty extensive, I would say, what we can get in this game, and it's pretty awesome. There's also a really impressive road network been built in America, and I have actually just started unlocking some really advanced planes. We might see one of them in a second. Let's see if we can see it on the way over. Is that one there? Yes, the Stratus 56, level 5 aircraft. It can actually make the jump. This is what I was on about earlier. It's very hard to do so, but it still has to go from Ireland to, where's this? St. John's to Washington. But I can finally start doing this. But yeah, that has been a very, very quick look at Worldwide Rush. Thank you for the developers for sending me a key to the game. I do appreciate it. I have enjoyed my time with it so far. If people would like to see more of this, let me in the comments. I mean, I don't normally play transport games on my channel, but I do like playing them. So if you want to see more, go ahead. Oh, also, before we do wrap things up, if I go to the main menu, it is worth mentioning, when the game comes out in 2 days' time for everyone else, there is actually an ongoing vote for where the game should go next. So currently you got a vote to do multiplayer, which I think would be amazing. I personally vote for multiplayer myself because having like my friends, I don't know how many it would be, maybe like 2 or 3, but I don't know how many players are going to be in the game, but imagine a transport game with like 50 players from across the world just duking it out. How fun would that be? They've also got access to apparently modding, which I do agree would be good in the long run, and cargo, which I actually find quite interesting myself because I love playing cargo transportation games as well. So there you go, guys. That's been my look at Worldwide Rush. Apart from that, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.